All right, last one. Solve the equation of cosecant of 4x. Actually, we're going to change that to 2x. 4x would be same thing. You would just go out 4 times around the unit circle and then divide your answers by 4. But we're going to change it for right now to just 2x. We're going to go out 2 times around the unit circle. So let's write out our domain. 0 is less than or equal to x, which is less than 2 pi. Right now we're dealing with 2x, so multiply everything by 2. So we're dealing with when 0 is less than or equal to 2x, which is less than 4 pi. Well, we need to make sure we go around the unit circle twice to get all of our answers here. Okay, so we've got cosecant of 2x is equal to 2. And cosecant, that's going to be a little bit difficult for us to deal with. So let's change that into what we know cosecant is. That's 1 over sine of 2x is equal to 2. All right, we don't want sine of 2x in the denominator, so we're going to multiply both sides by sine of 2x. Gives us 1 equals 2 times sine of 2x. And lastly, we don't want this 2 out in front, so now we're going to divide everything by 2 and end up with 1/2 equals sine of 2x. And hopefully you can see how getting to here is going to make things a lot easier on us. So if we're thinking about the unit circle, where would we have sine of something being equal to 1/2? And that's going to be at a 30-degree angle, or a pi over 6 angle, radians angle. And so let's go ahead and start filling out our chart here. And we've got, these lines are getting worse and worse. So we've got 2x. Well, when's that going to be? When is sine of something going to be positive? Well, it's going to be in the first quadrant and in the second quadrant. So quadrant 1, quadrant 2, and we're going 2 times around the circle. So quadrant 1 again and quadrant 2 again. All right, that's where sine is going to be positive. So here we are. We'll take the inverse sine of each side, and so we get what is the inverse sine of 1/2? And that's going to be pi over 6 equals sine of 2, or sorry, equals 2x. Not sine of 2x, just 2x. That might have been a bit fast. Let me go back and do that part again. So if we have sine of 2x equals 1/2, we're going to take the inverse sine inverse of 1/2 is equal to 2x. And what is the sine inverse of 1/2? When would you get a result of 1/2? And it's when sine would be, sorry, when the angle, so 2x, would be pi over 6. To sketch that out one more time, we've got 1/2, that's our sine. That is the small angle, so a 30-degree, if we're talking about degrees, or pi over 6 in radians. All right, so in quadrant 1, pi over 6, add 2 pi to that to get to back to our quadrant 1, and that's going to be, let's see, 6, so that's 12/6, so 13/6 pi. In quadrant 2, where would it be? So if here's quadrant 1, now that same reference angle, so pi over 6, but this is being subtracted from pi, so this is going to be 5/6 pi. Is this angle right? Sorry, this angle right here. Quadrant, the second time we have that, the next time we're in quadrant 2, add 2 pi to that. So add 12/6 to that. We have 17/6 pi. Now that's all 2x. We just want x. We're going to divide everything by 2. And x is equal to pi over 12, 5/12 pi, 13/12 pi, and 17/12 pi. There's our 4 answers. All right, hope that helped.